So what does it mean to be in a Heineken Cup Final against Toulon in Cardiff? It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, I think of the past 5 years at Saracens, we've worked tirelessly to be successful in the Heineken Cup, and to be on the dawn of something really special was a unique and fantastic place to be in. I think of the hardships you've spent with your friends, our training on the pitches since early July, and culminating in a huge game at Cardiff is something that every little boy dreams of.
Seems like this is something that's been building for a while, with quarter-final defeats, semi-final defeats, and now in the final. It's a culmination of quite a few years' work, isn't it?
Hugely. I think this core of the squad have been together 4 or 5 seasons now, and I think every year we've learned from our mistakes and tried to improve in the areas that we thought we needed to improve. And this year we've obviously taken it to a different level, and the confidence is sky high, and I think the attitude and the way guys have applied themselves in training right to the end of the season has been something quite remarkable.
What do you take from that semi-final against Clermont? It was a victory. I think the scale of it, no one saw that coming at all.
Yeah, I think as players we were all confident going into that. I think we'd prepared as well as we ever had, and we thought we were on the brink of something special. I think none of us could have predicted it to have gone that well. I think a scoreline of that magnitude is something quite rare in a Heineken Cup semi against a team of Clermont's stature. So, as I say, it was a special, memorable day, but we know we have to raise it to that level, if not higher, to be successful at Toulon and Cardiff.
Toulon, team of Galacticos, team of superstars, reigning champions. It doesn't get any tougher than that, does it?
It doesn't. I think we're well aware of what a fantastic team they are, have a huge amount of respect for them as a team and what they've achieved, but ultimately we're going to think it's going to be about us, concentrating on what we need to do to be effective and what we need to do to win.
You say it's all about you, but Jonny Wilkinson obviously has announced that he will retire at the end of the season. In last season's semi-final, he kicked all of their points. You have to be very wary of him because he is still as good a player seemingly as he's always been, as effective as he always was.
Yeah, it was a sort of tactical naivety that we've learned from last season. I think we gave them a lot of opportunity to put points on the board through playing from our own half and some ineffective at the breakdown. And a player of Johnny's stature and magnitude can always convert those points. And as a rugby player, he's a living legend, a guy who's really set a benchmark for players around the world. And it's great that he wants to end his career, hopefully, as a losing finalist in a Heineken Cup.
And I think it may be something that the media concentrate on, the old England number 10 against the new England number 10. In terms of Owen Farrell, he seems to just relish the big stage and going up against the big opponents. Would you agree with that?
He does, yeah. Owen's a big match player. I think he's someone who's mentally very strong and tough, and I think we need that in spades this weekend. And he knows he's got 14 guys either side of him that are going to be at that level and push him on to big and better things. I think as a Saracens team, it's never about one person. I think it's about a collective group that are willing to do anything for each other and for the cause.
In terms of travel, you're travelling up on the morning of the game, which is quite unusual for major finals. Is that just sticking to a routine that you've got used to over the years?
Yeah, it's something that this team's very comfortable with and something that's worked very well for us in the past. I think it's the way we like to prepare. It allows you to stay at home the night before, have the same preparation that you would do for a home game, and allow you just to relax a little bit more in your place of comfort, as opposed to sitting in a hotel room overnight, waking up early, not being in your bed. I think it's just a preparation tool that we've used, and it's been very successful for us.
Of course, you've got the Premiership final the week afterwards. The message from the club seems to be we're not even thinking about that. Do you dream of winning one, both? How do you go about the 2 games?
Yeah, I think it's definitely concentrating on the here and now, and the opportunity we have now in the Heineken Cup is what our focus is on. And come Monday morning, the focus will change, but for the time being, it's all about Toulon and Cardiff.
In terms of yourself personally, how has the season been, and how good would it be to end it on potentially 2 such huge positive notes?
Yeah, it's been a fantastic season for me. Obviously coming in, missing 5 months and being involved in some huge games with Saracens, and very pleased with my form going in now to the latter parts of the season, and to end it off with 2 big finals for Saracens is a very special place to be.
Missing such a long time though, this is what it was all for, this all the rehab and all that was all about.
Yeah, you think of the hours that you spent sort of rehabbing, swimming, cryotherapy, it all makes it worthwhile. I think when you have moments and opportunities like this, and to do it with people that are very special to you and great mates, is a very blessed place to be.